Start to summer. For those who understand, it is not Happy Memorial Day. I am thankful this country still has a day set aside to remember and honor all those who have given their lives for our freedom. For Gold Star families, Memorial Day is every day. Our son Nick was in his second year of college when one day he told us he had met with a recruiter from the Army. We were shocked. While we have always supported the military, no parent wants to see their child go to war. He told us of meeting a special operations soldier in one of his college classes. The soldier told Nick of his love and passion for serving and doing something significant with his life. Nick read books, physically trained, and prayed about the decision to join the Army. He felt God had a calling for his life, and he did everything in his power to be the best soldier he could be. Spiritually, Nick struggled with taking another life. So, before entering basic training, he met with our pastor and asked for wisdom. He also was baptized. Having 2 years of college and passing both mental and physical testing, Nick was fast-tracked into a special basic training called 18 X-ray. All the pre-training Nick did at home could not have prepared him for what he would be facing. The letters from basic training were brutal. I would read, cry, and pray after reading each one. After the first couple of letters, I demanded that Bob, my husband, get in the car and go pick up our boy. He didn't. He knew they were preparing our boy for war. Nick survived basic. He went on to airborne and then into selection. As a mom, I worried every day of the rigorous training, both mentally and physically, he was facing. While getting hurt in selection didn't allow Nick to enter the group he wanted to be in, a different special operations group opened up, and Nick was thrilled to be part of a tactical PSYOPs team. While at Fort Bragg, Nick continued to train and was chosen to be the guidon bearer for his company. He was loved by his brothers in arms, and it has been an honor to meet so many of his teammates. It is humbling to know so many men and women willingly sacrifice their lives for each and every one of us. When Nick made a surprise trip home just months after Christmas, there was a pit in my stomach, because I knew most likely it meant he would be deploying. When Nick sat on our counter and told us he was informed to say his last goodbyes to his family, tears streamed down my face. They would be going to the front lines, to a forward operating base in Afghanistan. Nick left American soil on Easter Day, 2009. He would deploy to Western Afghanistan and be assigned to a Marine recon unit. These were tough, rough men. Yet Nick earned their respect and love. These brave men fought through many missions and worked tirelessly for you and me. On the night of August 15th, 2009, Nick and his teammates left the base at 11 o'clock at night. They were off to get the bad guys. They had intelligence that there would be ambushes and IEDs. They still went. They completed their mission, fought through one ambush, and were just 8 miles from the base. It was now the early morning of August 16th, when the Humvee Nick was driving drove over a remote set IED. Nick and the interpreter sitting next to him were killed instantly. The other 4 men were thrown from the vehicle, and they were under fire from a second ambush. I just can't imagine the scene as brothers fought for each other. They were able to rescue the injured and through superhuman strength, get our precious boy out of the Humvee. We have a special place in our hearts for our military family. They have surrounded us with unconditional love, and the men who were there that night will forever be changed. War changes people. The Army has honored Nick in so many ways. A building in Bagram, Afghanistan, named after our son, a conference room in Kabul, a classroom at Fort Bragg, brass plaques, a tile at the Airborne Museum, and now a leadership award in his name given out to the most outstanding soldier in psychological operations. I truly believe that God knows how many days each one of us will live before we are even born. God knew the day he would bring Nick home. You see, Nick loved Jesus. And at this very moment, Nick is living his best life in heaven. Someday we will see our son again, and we are so looking forward to that. Nick chose to do something significant with his life. What each of us do with the days God gives us is our choice. Losing a child in the service of our country changes parents. While we grieve every day, our hearts are also filled with pride. We are so grateful for those who have come alongside of us and comforted us, grieved with us, and showed compassion. Remember, Memorial Day is not a happy day, but a day of remembrance and thankfulness for all those who have laid down their lives for each of us. I wrote a poem through Nick's eyes. I had hopes and I had dreams, a lifetime yet to live. I would have been a husband soon, an uncle, perhaps a dad. I love this country more than self. I was willing to lay down my life. I paid the price for freedom here. I pray you don't forget. Corporal Nicholas Ryan Roush, killed in action, Herat, Afghanistan, August 16th, 2009, age 22. Thank you.